AFTV, cold are we?
Yeah,
Bloody hell, you know what I mean? Cold on him, I mean, this.
About time you paid for the eating bill in here, like I was saying, like, you know, absolutely freezing.
Ain't that cold in here?
It is.
Jesus Christ, man.
I've got my long johns on under here, and I'll tell you, I ain't been so cold. Like Laurie's been moaning about it as well.
I'm sure you've been in Dundalk, mate. The way you're wrapped up, but we were talking of wrapping it up. We wrapped it up in style. Yeah. 4-2, 6 out of 6. Job done.
Job done. That's what it was all about today. Some good things today, some bad things today. Like a couple of things I weren't happy about, but
give me the good things first.
Good things. A few of the youngsters playing, scoring. Balogun scoring. Mm-hmm. I think he's an exciting prospect. I've got to say that. I like the way he plays. He's hungry. For me, I'd chuck him in against Burnley. He's got nothing to lose.
Chuck him in from the start.
Yeah, up front.
No, chuck him in in the squad or chuck him in?
I'd start him. Like, he can do no worse than what any other players that have been playing up there have been playing.
I really think you're getting a bit carried away.
No, I think
start him.
Yeah, just give him a go.
For who then? Who'd you drop?
I'd play him down the middle and I'd put Aubameyang on the left. I would really do. I just feel that it's just one of those
Burnley.
things. Yeah, I just think that we need a spark, and what I've seen of him today, I just think he's a good prospect. I really do. I really like him.
You know what? I mean, I'm saying it.
He can do no worse than what Aubameyang's done in the last.
Sometimes that you're right. It can create a spark. It'd be the unknown for the other team.
Yeah, exactly.
And if it don't work, you haul him off and bring on the experienced guy. I guess, it's not as mad as it sounds. So.
I do firmly believe that, like, you know.
Who else impressed you out of the young guys?
Well, I'll tell you what Willock does. I know that, it's only against weaker opposition, but he always scores. He always nicks a goal, and we've got to have that, like, and I thought there's some good cameos from what's his name?
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe played very well today.
Yeah.
I like always looking to go forward. Gets the ball. His first thing is to push forward, drive. We haven't got nothing like that in the so-called first 11. So very, very good.
And a great goal by some great goals. Eddie Nketiah, great goal. El Neni, great goal.
Yeah, look, I'm not Eddie's biggest fan at the moment. Like, I know his prospects. I feel that he needs to go out on loan and build his game. But he's a goal scorer, isn't he? And I thought he took his goal really well. I think
he's the leading Arsenal goal scorer in all competitions.
Yeah. So he's got something about him, but I just feel he needs a little bit more time learning his trade, probably on a loan instead of doing it at Arsenal. But you've definitely won for the future as well because he is a goal scorer, and. What I will say about that is that he's as you say, he's always there scoring goals and the top scorer for us at this moment in time. That is a bad statistic that he is, though, if I'll be honest. But
only one Premier League goal, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, well,
most of the goals done in the Europa League.
Yeah, of course, But El Neni, whatever you say about him, people criticise him or whatever for whatever he is what he is, and that was a fantastic strike. And for me, he deserves a chance in the team as well come Sunday.
Negatives
today. Negative, not starting Balogun is a big negative for me. Also, I think as a big negative, why bring on Ceballos today? Why bring him on? We know what he can do. There was other young kids on the bench. It weren't like it was a dead rubber, a free hit. Give one of the youngsters a bit longer than. I just didn't see the point of it. I mean, I just sometimes Mikel just I don't know. Make some funny decisions. That was one for me. And obviously, like the biggest negative always is conceding 2 goals. That shouldn't happen. You've got Mari back there, you've got Chambers back there, who I think potentially could be players that could come into the first 11. Cedric as well, and we're conceding goals. So and Maitland-Niles as well. So realistically. And of course, our captain for the day, Mustafi. That's another negative as far as
I was upset about that at the start again.
I am upset about it.
Why?
Well, the reason because
he's the most senior player.
Yeah, he's the most senior player, but he's leaving at the end of the season, or even in January, he could be leaving. Give it to someone that wants to stay at the club and wants to play at the club. Give him. For me, I've grown up supporting Arsenal for a very long while now. It's always been an honour to be the captain of Arsenal. It's a big thing. You know,
it was an honour for him too.
Yeah, it's a big thing, but I don't think it's just been thrown to people that are going to be leaving the club. I just don't think it's right, Robbie. You know.
So who would you have given it to then?
I'd give it to Mari, Chambers. There's two straight away that I can think of. Willock is another one. Anybody but him. And it's not having a go at him. He has turned down a contract. He says he don't want to play for the club no more, which is his right. I've got no problems with that. But don't give him the captaincy, Robbie. Don't give him the captaincy. Give it to someone that that wants to stay at the football club. You know, and I do think it is a privilege to be captain of Arsenal. Maybe I'm being over the top about that. I don't know. But growing up as that, a captain's always been a big thing for me. And just giving it to players that are wanting to leave doesn't sit right with me. I'd rather see someone get it that's going to be about for ages. So they're the negatives. Obviously, conceding 2 goals today is poor, and that is a big worry for me now. Like, you know,
well, I was about to go move on. Sunday's massive. Burnley at home. We're expected to win that game.
Are we?
Well, the expectation.
Are we? I don't.
The expectations are normally we've got a great record against them at home. They're below us at the moment in the league. We're supposed to, on paper, everyone's expecting us. I mean, if he lost the game, it'd be.
Yeah, I don't expect us to win any game at the moment because of the way we're playing, and that is an honest assessment. We're not playing very, very well at the moment, but you know we are at home, and what I do expect on Sunday is a tough game. It ain't going to be easy. That's what I expect. We're going to have to defend well because they've got players that can hurt us. They've got players that can hurt us. And they're going to be one thing you know about Sean Dyche's teams, that they're going to be resilient.
Yeah, and they'll fancy it.
And they'll fancy it, you know what I mean? Like they say, right, we'll soak up all the pressure. I'll tell you what, we'll let you have the crosses because we've got players that can head the ball. So, and that's why I feel that something like a Balogun in there or something like that just upset the mix a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And whether it'll happen or not, I'll be very, very disappointed, Robbie, if he goes back to the tried and trusted that have let us down over the last few weeks, you know. And I didn't think there was much fight against Spurs at the weekend. So I do expect things to change. If they don't change, I think Mikel Arteta's putting more and more pressure on himself, and unnecessary. I think if he changed it up a little bit, played a few of the youngsters, I think fans will give him a little bit more of a little bit more. But
so Balogun in from the start for you?
I would. I just, you know, I mean, people might think I'm crazy, but I just feel that Arsenal need something different. They need a little spark from somewhere. Now, just keep doing the same sort of things, changing. Let's be honest. We put Aubameyang up there, it hasn't worked. We put Lacazette up there, it hasn't worked. We put Eddie up there, it hasn't worked. So what we're going to do? Go back to either 3 of them that's not worked, or do we go with something else that can happen? And I just think that maybe just throw something different in there. And one thing you're going to get out of him is he's powerful, he's going to get enthusiasm, he's going to get work. And let's face it, if he gets a chance, as we've seen in the games that he's played, he can take them. You know, it was a good finish today. So I would say that. Listen, he's not going to do that. We know that. You know what I mean? He's going to go to the tried and trusted that have failed and let us down week in, week out over the last few weeks. And that's the way it's going to be. But for me, I'd 100% give it a go. Something's got to change, something different. I'd like to see Mari coming back, at least into the squad, you know, because I think that he's a born defender, you know, and it's good that Chambers is coming back. I thought, considering like he's been out for a while, you know, he's back, and I think that's pleasing. So we're getting a few players back, you know. Martinelli's come back and had a game now, so we're getting a few back in. Obviously not in time for Sunday, but Sunday is a massive, massive, massive game, not only for us as fans and the club, but also for the manager.
This video is brought to you by eToro. Now, you may have seen that eToro sponsor a number of Premier League clubs, and you might be wondering, who are they? Well, eToro is a global investment platform with over 16 million registered users, which offers everything from stocks, currencies and commodities to cryptos like Bitcoin. Now, if you don't have time to invest, eToro is perfect. You can use eToro's CopyTrader feature, copy top performing investors, so when they make a trade, you make the same trade automatically at no additional cost. So if you're looking to start investing and you want to find out more about eToro, then click the link in the description and get on it right now.